Hi. It has now been 2 months of sustained decline in detection of new COVID-19 cases in India, and 1 month since over 50,000 new cases were detected in a day. Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Gujarat, which saw a significant rise in their numbers in November, are also stabilizing. Himachal Pradesh is the only state in the country which is still showing a growth rate of over 1%. Kerala is once again contributing the most number of new cases to India's tally, but that has less to do with Kerala and more to do with Delhi's numbers improving considerably. On Sunday, Delhi reported under 3,000 new cases after a month of reporting around 6,000 new cases every day. There is a big caveat though. Recently, all states, except Tamil Nadu, have increasingly begun to rely on rapid antigen tests, which are the quicker, cheaper version of RT-PCR tests. 49% of all COVID-19 tests done in India are rapid antigen tests by the Health Ministry's latest estimate, against 46% RT-PCR. Experts, including a parliamentary panel, say this number should be much more heavily skewed towards RT-PCR. The government protocol is that those who test negative in the antigen test necessarily have to be tested again through an RT-PCR test. By all accounts, this is not happening as much as it should. It's not as if antigen tests are no good, they are of tremendous help in hotspots or when the pandemic is picking speed, so we can quickly test, trace, and isolate. In fact, the antigen test most commonly used in India is accurate about 99.3% of the time when it shows a positive result. But when it shows a negative result, it is right only 50.6 to 84% of the time. Put it like this. Worst case scenario, there is a 50% chance that when an antigen test comes negative, the person actually has COVID-19 but doesn't isolate, further spreading the disease. India has recorded over 96.7 lakh COVID-19 cases since January, of which over 91 lakh have already recovered. But over 1,40,000 people have died since the pandemic began. Globally, news of consequence concerns the United States. The pandemic is steadily getting worse. The country is now averaging 2 lakh new cases a day. And on Sunday, hospitalizations alone crossed 1 lakh. Experts say that it has been only a week since millions traveled for Thanksgiving, and so the US is yet to see the full surge of infections that is coming its way. The president of the country has his plate full with conspiracy theories of voter fraud. Ironically, his lead lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, who is defending his dire allegations in courts across the country, has tested positive for COVID-19. Vaccine-wise, 3 leading vaccine developers, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, and Bharat Biotech, have applied for emergency approval in India. You know about the AstraZeneca Oxford candidate. Its India partner Serum Institute is manufacturing and testing the vaccine. Using data from local trials as well as trials in Brazil and UK, it has applied for approval. Bharat Biotech, which is working on Covaxin in collaboration with ICMR, has also done the same. But Pfizer's application is unique. The rule says that any vaccine which is to be distributed among people has to be tested locally first. But Pfizer has asked for permission to import its experimental mRNA vaccine for sale and distribution without the requirement for local clinical trials. The UK has already approved it, and today the first doses were given to people outside the trials. The first candidate was 91-year-old Margaret Keenan. Meanwhile, India is gearing up for the largest mass vaccination drive in the world. An Indian Express report has details. The government has created a digital platform called CoWin, to which data of frontline health workers from across the country is being uploaded. This software will then generate vaccination sites and sessions. Each session will last 30 minutes. That is, after receiving the shot, you will have to wait in a room for 30 minutes in case there is any adverse reaction to the shot. Once you go home, district immunization officers will keep checking in on you to ensure all's good. I'll keep you updated on the developments. My name is Pallavi Prasad and this is Newsworthy. If you're new here, don't forget to follow us. Thank you so much for your time.